Beckham with the corner. Oh, it's Solskjaer! Can you believe it? The most dramatic finale to surely win the Champions League for Manchester United.
You already know who I am. so you're either putting it or you're not. So if you're not, don't need. I've been a supporter of Manchester United for a long time now. I guess 1998, 1999, thereabout. Ryan Giggs.
Great run here by Ryan Giggs. Oh, what a goal! Would you believe it? Ryan Giggs could have taken Manchester United to Wembley.
Primarily, we need a defensive midfield. Central midfield, the midfield was non-existent. A right back, left back, centre back, the right side attack, then a striker. I guess that's why Ragnick said we need to buy about 8, 9, 10 players. He knew what he was talking about. Yes, but we need a striker, somebody who will be a fox in the box. Believe me, before we bought Casemiro, I was dreaming that we would buy Casemiro. How I wish we would get Casemiro. Now we have him and we have Anthony. I now don't know who I want to choose between the two of them. But considering what Casemiro is going to bring to the team and what Anthony is going to bring to the team, there are other people in that team that might give you 70% of what Anthony could bring. But I don't think there is anybody before now that will give you 70% of what Casemiro will bring. So Casemiro and Martinez should be it for me. Definitely. Look at Man City. Look at Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus in Arsenal was 40 million. He came even before the end of the season, before the beginning of the transfer season. Man U had to sign Anthony at the last day of the transfer season. If you had done it early, or if you had brought in all these players as quickly as other teams did, they would have by now have had more time to play as a team. And if you see the way Arsenal is playing, they get better with every match, and that's because they played pre-seasons together. But you are still bringing players that will now have to do some playing, need time to gel and blend before they now start giving you that. And while we are going on this run, if they get a bad turn, it will affect the morale of the players that you just brought in, and it will now start being as if you didn't bring in good players. Whereas if they had done preseason with you, this would have been at least this is the fifth match, and we played about 6 matches preseason. 5 plus 6 is 11. If they have played 11 matches together, definitely by now they would have started understanding themselves. If you check the last 3 matches we played, Liverpool, Southampton, and Leicester, he has used the same back four. And you are beginning to see some sense of cohesion amongst them. They are now beginning to know if this person moves, I wait. Or if this person is out of place, they are now beginning to anticipate what might happen. We've had 2 clean sheets against Liverpool that gave us altogether 9 goals. They were only able to score 1. And now, 2 matches didn't concede. I'm not saying that the defense is there yet. They will get there. But if they had played 11 matches together, definitely they would have started having some better understanding. But we're on the right path. The young man that we dilly-dallied for way too long, that we ended up going to Leipzig, Sesko, yes. He's young, he's tall, he's very good on his feet, and he's got stamina on his side. So our fast counter-attack style of football would have suited him nice and fine. And he would have just grown with the team, and he will give you years ahead. Well, they've bought essentially almost every other place that they needed to strengthen. Felt we needed a left back, so they have that. central defender. Somebody like Maguire that you bought about £80 million is on the bench. Somebody they brought in is playing. So that's another one. That's another plus. In the defensive midfield area, we bought. In the offensive midfield area, that is central midfield. Ericsson, we have so far. That's 4. Then right wing, which was not very functional last season, is there. That's 5. Then we have a backup goalkeeper. That's 6. The only place that is left is probably the striking role that I said, and possibly right back, because if Dalo gets injured, it is Wan-Bissaka that you are going to play. So based on that, I would do say 80%. They did well. Considering what they've been doing the past seasons, 80%, they did very well this season. So 80% is fair enough. Thank you. Well, that would be a little bit difficult now, because before the transfer season, I was all Glazer out. Nobody will bring out this amount of money. Was still willing to get Frankie de Jong for you. It's just that Frankie de Jong refused to come. So it will be difficult to now say, for me, Glazers out, knowing that they backed this transfer season to this point. It was just in the beginning, I don't know why they didn't want to spend money, but now whatever that has forced them to spend this money has, before they did this, I was all Glazers out. But if it requires fans to push them to do the right thing, then Glazers out.